Babes, I need you to picture this. You open your phone, your eyes are like barely adjusted to the morning light, and the absolute first thing that assaults your retinas is Mia Thornton.
Oh my God, please don't remind me.
But wait, it is not just Mia. It is Mia's head, completely detached from reality, floating and severely, aggressively photoshopped onto the body of a total stranger.
A stranger wearing a white dress and holding a Birkin, mind you.
Yes, she pasted her head onto an influencer for Instagram clout, and when she gets immediately called out by the actual woman whose body she hijacked, she doesn't apologize.
Of course not. That would require, a grip on reality.
She doubles down. She claims she was doing the woman a favor by giving her 15 seconds of fame. It is so unhinged I can't even process it.
It's genuinely a masterclass in narcissistic reality distortion, and honestly, it perfectly sets the stage for today's mess.
It really does. Babes, welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good life. We love you, we see you, and babes, thank you for starting your day with us.
The brown sugar shaken iced espressos are locked and loaded, by the way. I literally have a death grip on mine right now.
You and me both. Though I have to ask, are we absolutely sure these things actually give us energy?
Wait, what do you mean?
Or are we and the entire snark squad just participating in a mass caffeine placebo effect just to survive the morning? Because I feel like I'm running on pure anxiety, not espresso.
Oh, it is 100% a placebo at this point. My blood type is oat milk. But it's the aesthetic of holding the cold cup that keeps me going,
Speaking of the aesthetic, we really tried to be those girls this morning. We stopped at the local farmer's market before recording, trying to romanticize our summer morning.
And it was an absolute financial ruin, like a catastrophic mistake.
I am still recovering.
I bought, I don't even know, ridiculously expensive, unidentifiable fruit just for the vibe. I walked out with things I absolutely did not need.
The samples. Why do the tiny little samples on the toothpick always taste significantly better than the actual $14 punnet of fruit you take home?
Because they season it with lies and ambiance. I swear, I bought a basket of peaches and immediately convinced myself I am the pinnacle of health.
Literally same. I ate one peach and was like, wow, my gut microbiome is thriving. I am basically a wellness influencer now.
Delusional. But honestly, we needed the calm morning because work has been absolute chaos lately.
Oh my God, the clinic? Babes, balancing the podcast with our actual day jobs as dentists is wild. Yesterday was unhinged.
Wait, tell me what happened. I didn't even ask you about yesterday.
Okay, so I had a patient interaction I will literally never forget. This woman's mouth was completely numb, like full local anesthesia.
Oh, no.
But she had piping hot town gossip she desperately needed to share with you.
Yeah.
So she is aggressively trying to physically act out this drama using only hand gestures and, drool.
Cop it while you're working.
Yes, I'm holding a mirror and a drill, and she's trying to mime that her neighbor is having an affair.
Yeah.
I was fighting for my life, trying not to laugh.
That is incredible. Well, my clinic wasn't much better. I had a guy attempt to flirt with my dental assistant while actively choking on the suction tube.
Shut up. How do you even flirt while choking?
He was coughing, gagging, and still trying to give her the eyes and ask what she's doing this weekend. I had to be like, sir, let's focus on not aspirating your saliva first, maybe.
The audacity of men, honestly. It never sleeps.
It really doesn't. Honestly, I'm just desperately praying that my 2 o'clock crown prep goes smoothly today. That's all I want.
I am praying my drooling gossip queen's temporary crown stays on. But babes, the blog's absolutely clocked in before we did this morning, so let's get into today's mess.
Let's do it. We have to start with the legal messes because the reality TV universe is literally getting the actual police involved this week.
It's so dark. The Bravo kids are really testing the limits of the law. We have to talk about Melania Giudice.
Yeah, this is a prime example of history repeating itself, unfortunately. So, for everyone catching up, the facts are that Melania, who is 20 now, which makes me feel incredibly old.
Honestly, same.
She was arrested on May 14th in Montville Township. The charges are simple assault and purposely or knowingly causing bodily injury.
Which, wait, I need to pause here. When we hear assault, we usually picture, a bar fight.
Right.
But this was a domestic dispute, right? At the house.
Yes, exactly. According to the reports, it was an explosive domestic dispute, and it got so bad that one of her sisters literally pulled the trigger and called the cops for safety.
Wow. Okay, so getting the cops called on you by your own sister because you're allegedly a threat to the safety of the house is not a small thing?
No, it's a massive red flag. But the way she handled it is what is truly breaking my brain.
Oh my God, the TikTok video, I was screaming.
She takes to TikTok to address this circulating mugshot, and instead of a PR statement, she denies it's real, calls it AI, but then in the exact same breath,
She brags. She literally looks at her phone and goes, I ate down in my mugshot. I looked fire.
the sheer absurdity of Gen Z bragging about eating down in a police booking photo.
It's the most delusional thing I've ever heard. You were arrested for assault, babe. You didn't win a pageant.
She's blaming it on being in a bad place and dealing with life's challenges, but the cognitive dissonance of saying, this photo is fake AI, but also I look so gorgeous in it, is staggering.
It's like she's treating the criminal justice system like a photo booth at a club. But I have to ask you, are we giving these Bravo kids too much grace?
That's the real question.
Because people are like, well, she grew up on camera, her parents went to federal prison, she has trauma, and yeah, that's sad. But at 20 years old, is this just standard affluent suburban chaos, or is it a real problem?
I think we give them way too much grace. At a certain point, the influencer speak cannot shield you from the penal code. You can't just slap a ring light on an assault charge and call it a bad vibe.
Exactly. And the whole AI excuse is becoming the new, my account got hacked.
Oh, 100%. Everyone is using AI to explain away their bad behavior now. But speaking of bad behavior in police, we have to move to the West Coast.
Ugh, do we have to? I am so sick of this man.
We do, because Tom Sandoval managed to get into a literal fire pit brawl.
I physically cringed watching that video. It is so chaotic.
Yeah.
Walk us through the timeline of this mess.
Okay, so video surfaces of an altercation on June 3rd. Sandoval is arguing with his ex, Victoria Lee Robinson, and her dad, Will.
The fact that he's fighting with a dad is already a lot.
Right, so the catalyst seems to be Sandoval taking Victoria's phone. And then in the scuffle, Sandoval allegedly pushes Victoria's dad, an elderly man, into a lit fire pit.
A lit fire pit. I am horrified by that visual. Like, that is actual elder abuse waiting to happen.
It's completely unhinged.
Yeah.
And then the dad allegedly punches a hole in a door trying to get to him, and Victoria ends up getting arrested for intimate partner battery. She allegedly punched Tom in the face and blurred his vision.
Which, obviously, intimate partner violence is never okay. If she punched him, she should face consequences.
But then Tom files for a temporary restraining order on June 25th, claiming months of physical and psychological abuse.
Look, I am looking at this impartially. But Sandoval has this eternal victimhood complex. How does he continually, constantly end up in the absolute most toxic, explosive situations possible?
Because he initiates the chaos. He inks the water like a squid. He grabs a phone, starts a brawl, pushes an old man, and then runs to the courthouse to file a TRO so he can be the ultimate victim on paper.
Yes, it's so manipulative.
Yeah.
He uses the legal system to validate his victim narrative.
Totally. And the reality TV ecosystem rewards this. Escalation gets you screen time, but when the cameras are down, someone ends up in a fire pit.
Well, speaking of the legal system getting involved, we have to pivot to Potomac. Because this isn't just a simple assault or a messy breakup. This is federal.
The fraud charges against Wendy and Eddie Osefo, I'm still processing the numbers on this.
I was screaming when I read the indictment. 16 criminal charges for Wendy.
And 18 for Eddie. 34 charges between the two of them.
How does that even happen?
It relates to felony and misdemeanor insurance fraud, conspiracy, and false statements about an alleged robbery at their home.
Okay, I need you to logically break this down for me. How do you rack up 34 charges for one fake robbery?
Because prosecutors love to stack charges. Every single lie you tell the cops is a charge. Every fake receipt you email the insurance company is a separate charge of wire fraud.
Oh my God.
And then you add the conspiracy charges, which just means you and your husband agreed to do it. It multiplies instantly.
But Wendy is the ultimate degree-toting intellectual of the Real Housewives of Potomac. She has 4 degrees. She brought them to the reunion on poster board.
I know. The irony is incredibly thick.
How does someone that highly educated get caught up in a messy insurance scam?
Because the financial pressure of maintaining a housewife's lifestyle is astronomical. The glam, the house, the parties, the Bravo check doesn't always cover it, so people get desperate and do stupid things.
And then Stacey Rush goes on a red carpet and says the cast is standing in solidarity with Wendy.
The biggest lie told this week.
Honestly, you know, the rest of the cast is salivating in a group chat right now, waiting to drag her at the next taping. There is no solidarity in Potomac.
Zero. Which transitions us perfectly to our next theme, the art of delusion. Reality stars denying literal, irrefutable evidence.
Oh, we had to circle back to Mia's Photoshop fail. We touched on it. We need to dissect the audacity.
Let's do it. So she photoshops her head onto Sophie O'Neill's body,
The sleeve wrinkles matched exactly. It was so embarrassing.
and Sophie publicly calls her out in the comments, asking her to take it down. A normal person would delete it, say a social media manager made a mistake, and hide for a week.
A normal person, yes. But Mia is not normal.
She posts another picture and says she doesn't need clout, and claims she got the influencer her 15 seconds of fame.
And bragged about using AI to add zeros to her bottom line. It is sociopathic. She refused to just say sorry.
It's narcissistic injury. Her ego couldn't handle the embarrassment of being exposed as a fraud, so her brain retroactively constructed a reality where she was a mastermind philanthropist helping a poor model get famous.
Philanthropist. I'm crying. It's so delusional.
But if we're talking about delusional, we have to go to Rhode Island. Rula Nimi Pontarelli.
Oh, babe. The surgery schedule. I am exhausted by this woman.
Exhausted is the word. So her husband, Ryan, is arrested for domestic violence because he literally put a GPS tracker on her car.
Which is terrifying, by the way.
Extremely. But then at the reunion, Joe Ellen offers Rula a tablet with a cheating video of Brian. And Rula refuses to look at it.
She claims the timestamps can be faked. And her ultimate defense, the holy grail of delusion, is that she has his surgery schedule for that day, so he couldn't possibly be cheating.
I cannot with the surgery schedule logic. A printed piece of paper from a hospital does not negate high-definition video of your husband somewhere else. Surgeries get canceled. Doctors take breaks.
She would literally rather stare at an Excel spreadsheet than face the reality of her marriage. I'm so tired of wives defending cheating husbands who catch criminal charges for tracking their cars.
It's the sunk cost fallacy. She loves the lifestyle, the house, the status, too much to give it up.
But the absolute wildest part is the mistress stepping into the chat.
Oh, Beth Walker. The audacity.
Beth Walker, the alleged mistress, comments on an Instagram post telling Rula that she deserves better and asking how she still believes Brian.
The absolute gall to sleep with a woman's husband and then offer her public sympathy in an Instagram comment section.
It's weaponized sympathy. She's trying to play the feminist girl's girl while actively destroying the marriage. It is gaslighting from every possible angle.
It really is. I kind of miss the days when housewives just threw wine and ate crackers.
What? Speaking of crackers, Alicia Carmody.
Oh my God, the anxiety crackers.
This was the funniest, most mundane excuse ever. Fans noticed Alicia is constantly housing saltines on the show.
Aggressively eating them during tense scenes.
And she explained it's for her anxiety, it's a replacement for cigarettes, which she quit while she was pregnant. And she literally said she just forgave Liz McGraw for having attitude on camera while chewing a cracker.
I actually find it hilariously brilliant. Think about it. If someone is yelling at you and you take a massive bite of a dry cracker, you physically cannot respond.
You have to chew it for like 2 minutes.
Exactly. It buys you dead air. Is it a relatable quirk or is it a brilliant distraction to avoid answering real questions?
It's a distraction technique and I fully respect it. Give me a Ritz and I'll ignore all my problems.
Same. But sadly, not everyone gets to chew their way out of a firing. Let's move to our third section. Exits, pauses, and podcast beefs.
Who is getting fired and who is just fading away? The Summer House news is breaking my heart.
The shakeups are real. Amanda Batula is allegedly leaving after 10 seasons.
10 seasons.
And it's allegedly a mutual exit with Wes Wilson, who, by the way, claims he's just on a pause for season 11.
A pause. Oh, please.
But wait, the kicker is they were spotted making out in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin.
Yes, at
Yeah.
Gordy's. And there were whispers that people heard, I love you, and someone told Wes to ask her to marry him, and Amanda was like, yeah, no, but they are clearly together.
So much.
I feel so betrayed. Amanda is throwing away her Bravo paycheck, her legacy, for a guy who literally couldn't commit to her 2 months ago on national television.
It's wild, but we need to cynically read West's pause comment for a second. Let's remind the snark squad of Bravo vocabulary.
Shout out to Dorinda Medley.
Exactly. In Bravo land, a pause is a gentle firing. You don't voluntarily skip a season of a hit show right after you become a fan favorite.
You just don't. The money, the brand deals, the Instagram followers, you don't walk away from that to take a breather.
He was fired or not asked back, and he's using the word pause to cushion his ego.
100%. Well, the ejections over on Love Island are way less gentle.
Oh, they are ruthless. The after-sun drama is insane.
Ciara Miller told the fans to, quote-unquote, fucking relax over the colorism critiques of her defending Casey Chandler.
Which is such a bad PR move.
She cited 6-hour filming days and editing. Like, don't tell the internet to relax when they're calling out colorism. It brings so much emotional weight. She just totally dismissed it.
Right, but then look at Alana Kaiser.
Booted. So fast.
A 6-year-old video surfaces of her singing the N-word to a Roddy Ricch song, and the internet sleuths ended her reality TV career in about 4 hours.
And her apology. She apologizes for the slur, but then immediately pivots to complaining that the edit left out her kisses with the guys.
I was absolutely judging that. You cannot apologize for a racial slur and then whine about your screen time in the same breath. Your priorities are completely out of whack.
It just shows the apology wasn't real. She's just mad she lost her influencer launchpad.
Exactly. And speaking of influencers losing their platforms, Kale Lowry and Lindsay Chrisley's podcast is imploding.
Coffee Combos is going down in flames. Kale is fighting for her life in the reviews.
The fans are so mad.
Because Lindsay is MIA, following a May 24th DUI. And she had prior domestic battery issues with her ex, David Landsman.
And Kale's defense strategy is just terrible. She claims they aren't breadcrumbing the audience on purpose, but admits they have champagne problems.
Champagne problems?
Mm-hmm.
Your co-host got a DUI, babe. You cannot run a reality TV podcast built on authenticity and then put your co-host in the witness protection program when real life actually happens.
I heavily judge Kale for this. The audience pays you to be messy and real. When you hide the real mess, they turn on you.
They really do. And the darkest mess of all right now is the TLC Teen Mom universe.
No, this is just a dark cloud.
Janelle Evans took David Eason back. Again.
It's a cycle.
It is, and Gabby Egan publicly gragged her for it. Gabby said she feels so sad watching Janelle throw her entire redemption era away for the swamp.
I mean, Gabby is saying what everyone is thinking.
I'm genuinely sad, but I'm also so frustrated. She always goes back.
Yeah.
It's exhausting as a viewer.
It's tragic. But speaking of tragic TLC parents, Kate Gosselin is currently spiraling.
Oh my God, over Colin's book.
Yes. Colin's October tell-all book, In the Shadow of 8, he is making massive allegations about zip ties and being locked in a basement.
And he challenged her to a polygraph.
Right. And Kate's reaction, she is frantically deleting TikTok comments and calling it all made up.
Clinically break this down for me, because her TikTok presence right now is terrifying.
It's toxic positivity as a PR panic move. She's posting, live, laugh, love content, smiling at the camera, completely ignoring that her son is accusing her of severe abuse.
It's sociopathic.
It really is. She needs to put down the phone and either issue a real legal statement or take the polygraph. You can't filter your way out of child abuse allegations.
You really can't. Which brings us perfectly into segment 1. Internet's main character.
Let's do it.
So out of all this mess, who completely own the internet today, our nominee is Melania Giudice.
All right, let's debate this. Did she actually own the internet, or did she just get lucky?
Oh, I argue she absolutely deserves the crown. She earned it.
Really?
Because looking at a literal police booking photo and confidently declaring to millions of followers that you, quote, ate down in your mugshot is next-level delusion. That is a level of reality TV royalty that you cannot teach. She took a criminal crisis and made it a viral aesthetic. She owned it.
I'm going to sarcastically push back on that strongly.
Do your worst.
She didn't earn anything through talent or strategy. She didn't mastermind this. She just got lucky that Gen Z internet culture actively rewards absolute shamelessness.
Wait, that's actually a really good point.
Right. If you have zero shame and a ring light, you can go viral. It's not royalty. It's just a complete lack of self-awareness.
Okay, fine. I see your point. We can agree she owned the internet, but entirely for the wrong reasons.
Agreed. Which brings us to segment 2, fact or publicity stunt.
My favorite game. I'm going to give you 3 trending stories, and we debate if they're completely real, slightly suspicious, or an obvious PR move.
Hit me with the first one.
Story number 1. Wes Wilson is just on a pause from Summer House.
Obvious PR move. Come on.
Completely suspicious to me, but go ahead.
You don't skip a season of a hit show voluntarily when you just got famous. His bank account cannot take that hit. He was fired or let go, and he is using the word pause to cushion his fragile male ego.
I agree. He's totally trying to save face. Okay, story number 2. Mia Thornton's claim that she photoshopped her head to give the model 15 seconds of fame.
An obvious PR move to cover up a mortifying mistake.
Completely suspicious. She got caught and panicked.
Exactly. You do not match the sleeve wrinkles perfectly by accident just to help an influencer out. She wanted the Birkin aesthetic, got busted, and tried to spin it as charity work.
The charity defense is so funny to me. Okay, last one. Story 3. Kaylor Frankie Paul's ex, Dakota, calling the cops just to, quote, clarify a custody drop-off.
Wait, clarify what?
Right, so The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives star's ex called the cops on Friday with concerns about the protective order and dropping off their kid, ever. But no altercation actually happened, he just called.
Oh, I am leaning toward slightly real, but mostly a petty stunt.
I think it's completely suspicious. I think he's weaponizing the police to stress her out.
Yes. If there was no fight, why involve the precinct? He wants a paper trail to look like the responsible, concerned parent in family court. It's totally calculated.
It's chess, not parenting. So manipulative. Okay, let's wrap this up with segment 3. Give them one piece of advice.
Brutally honest advice only.
Obviously.
Okay.
My pick is Rula Pontarelli from Rhode Island.
What's the advice?
Babe, turn on the damn video.
Yeah.
Stop using his surgery schedule as a shield and listen to the mistress in your comments. Just open your eyes.
Would she listen to you?
No,
Yeah.
never. She loves the country club lifestyle way too much to face the truth. She's going to ride that surgery schedule into the sunset.
Sad but true. All right, my pick is Tom Sandoval.
Oh, good luck giving him advice.
My advice is simple. Stay away from fire pits and maybe try being single for more than 45 minutes.
Would he listen?
Absolutely not. He will just blame the fire pit for manipulating him. He'll say the fire pit was gaslighting him.
The fire pit didn't support his cover band. Okay, we have a joint pick for the final piece of advice, and it goes to Kate Goslin.
Yes. Kate, put down the TikTok filter and take the polygraph.
Stop hiding behind positive vibes and emojis when your son is actively accusing you of zip-tying him.
Would she listen?
Never. She's going to delete this podcast from her feed immediately and post a video of her dog.
100%. Well, babes, that is all the mess we have time for today.
I have to ask the Snark Squad directly, babes. Jump in the comments. Which story shocked you the most today? And honestly, which of these celebrities needs the biggest reality check?
And let us know which gossip story we should cover tomorrow. Drop it in the comments or slide into our DMs because we know you guys have all the tea.
Before we go, sorry, bestie, I have one final provocative thought for everyone to mull over.
Lay it on me.
If West and Amanda actually get married off camera out in the Midwest, do we think Bravo will swoop in and film a spin-off wedding special? Or are they officially banished to the influencer wilderness forever to sell teeth whitening strips?
Oh, that is a great question. Will Bravo swallow their pride for ratings? I guess we'll see.
We will see. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this morning. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a 5-star review, and share the podcast with another gossip-loving babe.
Stay messy.
Stay hydrated, and we'll see you on the snark side.